Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntguts here. This is a Watch Over Rums video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I do appreciate it. Guild Wars action, match number 2 of the week. We are, honestly, I didn't want to do my attacks today. It's Friday, which for me, I don't work on Fridays. Fridays is kind of like my Saturday. I wanted to take the day, I wanted to chill. But good God, my guildmates are making it rough for me. We are up by nearly 60%, actually more than 60%, 61% right now almost. And I'm just worried that there's not going to be enough matches left to attack. And you know, I don't know what this guild has in the bubble, but I can say that usually when you get into the bubble, it's not the strongest defenses that are sitting in there. So if I want to have some kind of compelling content, I think the time is now. So I'm going to try to get my matches in right now. See what we can't do. Appreciate you all tuning in. Let's get to the fights. All right, guys, first match of the day. This is an unbeaten team that we've got going on right now. Not too many attempts against it, to be fair, but nobody has cracked it to this point, so we're going to see if we can't get that done. So, generally speaking, what we're going to do here, right off the bat, as soon as the match starts, we're going to click on Brokkir. I'm going to deploy 2 sets of these Fallen Reapers, the rare tank busters, on the frontmost tile. They're going to path forward. Hopefully they're going to pop Brokkirs unyielding. That would be wonderful. If they do, great. If they don't, then, you know, they're going to pop the ultimates on everybody, which is just as good as far as I'm concerned. We'll follow up with double, well, not double, but Shadowcasters and Axe Slaughterers. Hopefully that takes out Brokkir. Assuming the unyielding was popped, I think that probably will take out Brokkir. But if not, we can follow up with another set of Axe Slaughterers and Shadowcasters to take him out. I think that should likely do it, because we can deploy Bookkeepers after that to clear everybody else out and then run by with dogs. But we'll have to see once we get in there if that's how this works. Should be pretty straightforward though. So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't get it done. All right, so click on Brokkir, 2 Fallen Reapers, send them forward. And I hope that they can get this done before Silas pops all of them. There we go. That's the unyielding. That's what we wanted to see. That's what I like to see. You can see the ultimates kind of ticking down on everybody else. Now we're just waiting for 10 cost, and then we'll drop in our heftier tank buster combination here. We'll see. We will have Brokkir's shield to worry about here, so that is obviously a concern, but I think we're going to be okay with the ultimates down, but we'll just have to wait and see. More thwacks. Yep, there they go. Boom goes the dynamite, and I think we might even just get in there, honestly. Nope. We're gonna have to follow up. So we'll drop in double Bookkeepers here. We've still got plenty of time, and we only need to get 1 more in. So I think we could probably just run by here, but you know, with the time, if this doesn't work for whatever reason, we can always just come back and, hey, it looks like they might actually. Nope, there they go. They almost got him. I guess they almost got 1 of them. Or maybe they did get 1. I can't tell sometimes when they're dropped right on top of each other. But in any case, that is a win right there. Want to know? I will be back for the next one. Guys, next one up. So this is a very ultimate dependent team. I would say, with the exception of Greed, everybody in this comp is very dependent on their ultimate. Valderon and Silas are really who I'm talking about. I guess Hollow to a certain degree as well, but I'm not really concerned about Hollow in this case, because we're not really going to try to kill anybody. The idea here is going to be to swarm, so what we're going to do is right off the break, well, not right off the break, we're going to wait till 10 cost, and then we are going to drop in one of these Fallen Templars, the rare tanks, on the front tile over here. He's going to path forward. He's going to trigger Silas's ultimate, hopefully Valderon's ultimate as well. That is the hope. Get those out of the way. Then we're going to follow up with double Necros at 10 cost. We will follow up with double Dogs when we get back for 10 cost again, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get in. If that doesn't work, we can try to overwhelm with another one of these Fallen Templar to bait, and then a couple of these Scalekin Warriors and the... what do you call them? What are these called? Abyssal Beholders. That's what they're called. That's the plan. Let's see if we can't make it work. Relatively low BP team, so I'm not super concerned about this, but, you know, famous last words and all of that. So Let's see if we can't get it done. So we're just going to wait till 10 cost here, and then we will send in our Fallen Templar. We're going to put him on the front tile because we want those ults to be popped as soon as possible. He is just going to, he's pretty much just bait at this point. My only concern, really my only concern, is that Silas might have a shot to take him out before he can pop Valderon's ultimate, and that would not be good. Now, I know we're just sitting at 10 cost here, but I want to get Silas's cooking first. We're going to put the Necros on the back tile. There's Valderon's ultimate. That's what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. We're just going to wait until 10 cost, and then we will drop in double dogs on the frontmost tile. We can follow up with a Scalekin Warrior to give them a little boost. Not the dogs, but all of the Necro units. Let's click up to 10 cost. I want to get those dogs in as soon as I can. Hopefully we can fit these in between ultimates, but it looks like Valderon might be getting his off right about now, which is not great. I see a lot of freezes going off. One dog in, and there's two dogs in, and there is a win. So GG, 2-0. I will be back for the next one. Right, guys, we are going to give this beefy Sentinel. Well, it's not that beefy. I don't even want to play this up. It's 425,000 battle power. I mean, solid heroes, no doubt. Solid defense design, no doubt about that. But I do think that this is going to be a relatively beatable defense. As I mentioned in previous videos, Constance, as much as I love her, because she is a fantastic hero, her fatal flaw is that during her ultimate, she cannot heal. And even outside of her ultimate, she doesn't really heal all that much. So that really opens this team up to Maw attacks. On top of that, Maw is immune to CC effects aside from slow. So the ice crystals from AI, they'll do damage, but they are not going to freeze Maw. So that really diminishes the effectiveness here as well. So what we're going to do at 10 cost, we're going to deploy a Pharaoh Guard on the back tile. I'm going to let that path forward. When we get up to 10 cost again, I'll deploy Maw on the back tile, and then Maw is going to path forward. We'll toss out a Fool at 5 cost. Hopefully the Fool will start putting shields on Maw, doesn't get frozen too much. We'll drop another Fool at 5 cost again. And hopefully by that point, we will see a dead Brokkir, followed by a dead Constance. That is the hope here. We should be able to work out the rest using Lightning Guards and Dogs. Not to mention this other Pharaoh Guard that we'll still have in our back pocket. So I should also say I am copying my guildmate Craigy's attack. I think I'm going to shift it slightly from what he did, but it's very close. And, he is, I want to give credit where credit is due. It was a nice attack by him. So, yeah, with that said, let's get in there. Let's see if we can't get it done. All right, so let's put on 2 times speed, and then I am just waiting for 10 cost. I'm going to drop in this Pharaoh Guard here. He'll clear out some of the ice crystals, and he's also going to pop ultimates. That's why we're deploying him first. And then we'll just wait for 10 cost and drop in our Maw. There he goes. Yeah, we're just waiting for 5 cost here, so I'll put on 2 times speed until we get into the 4s, and then I'm going to click up because I want to get that Fool out there as soon as possible so that I can make sure that Maw doesn't take any undue damage. I want him to be shielded for as much of the fight as possible. You can see all the ultimates are down at this point. That's a nice position. I like the Fool stopped right there. It's great. Actually, I think I will do what Craigy did here. He tossed in another Pharaoh Guard, which... reason being that the Fool has not really taken any damage to this point, and although Maw has taken pretty heavy damage, so that's not great. We just popped the Unyielding. Don't love how Maw has taken all this damage, though. Fool, if you could toss a shield on him right around now, that would be great. Don't like how this is going. Not a fan of how this is going. I think our Maw is about to die, and I think we might be losing this. I kind of, yeah, I should have tossed in that second Fool when I had the opportunity to. This is not great. Not great at all. So, whoops. I don't think that there's really any coming back from this, unfortunately. We can toss some Lightning Guards at it once we get up to 10 costs, but I don't think that's really going to do it. Especially with the amount of time that we have remaining. So we'll give it a shot and we'll see. But I think that's going to be probably, I think best case scenario, we get the 2 Lightning Guards go in and and that would be about it. But I don't even think that's going to happen, honestly. So we'll wait and we'll see. We can toss dogs at it after this if we are able to clear out some of these units. Now, and see, yeah, the lightning guards are getting popped by Praetus. That was bad timing on my part right there. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, so we've got kind of like a pseudo Ingrid team here. I mean, it's not an Ingrid team, obviously, but I feel like Ardea kind of fills that role to a certain degree with that long range along the bottom lane here. The difference being that there's no true damage and there's no unlimited range or that expanded range during the solar beam or any of that. So we don't have to worry about that quite as much. And I think the nice thing about the Fool is he's going to stay out of that Ardea range for an extended period, and it should be able to keep Maw up for an extended period of time. So normally what I would do here is I would drop in Axe Loaders to go and try to pop Brokkir's Unyielding. However, because Lili is in there, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to get that Unyielding. From what I've seen, it's kind of like a 50-50 proposition whether or not you get the Unyielding to pop or you get Lili's Talent to proc. Either way, we don't want Lili's Talent to proc because there's no way that we're going to be able to kill Brokkir before that talent, or passive. It's a passive. I always want to call it a talent. It's a passive. Before her passive procs, there's, I think, a 55-second. Let's take a look. We can actually click on her and take a look here. So it's this one, I do believe. Yep, prevents incoming fatal damage one time for one ally in range, and immediately grants this ally a shield equal to 20% of their max HP for 10 seconds. This effect can be triggered one time every 60 seconds, but if you get her fully skilled up, which is pretty achievable if you are using her since she's an epic, you're going to get another 5 seconds off of that. So yeah, once every 55 seconds, she can stop incoming fatal damage for one hero in range. Now, what I've seen is that when you drop the Axe Loaders in there, that sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I think just based on my observation, I mean, I haven't like done enough testing to really prove this one way or another, but it seems to be like how quickly the health goes down. If it goes down really quickly, you oftentimes get the Unyielding. If you don't, then you'll get the Lili talent. So since we can't guarantee that we're going to proc that Unyielding, we're going to wait till 10 costs. We're going to drop in a Fool to the right of the spawn point, right up at the top of the screen. Fool's going to pat down. When they get down to the corner, we should have 9 costs. We can drop in Maw. That'll freeze the Fool kind of in the corner for a little bit, and Maw will go forward and start pounding on Brokkir. We're going to wait until a Marri ult goes off, and then we're going to drop in Axe Slaughters to go and hopefully pop Brokkir's Unyielding. We're going to keep an eye on the ultimates for everybody, and assuming it's safe to drop in another set of Axe Slaughters, we will do that, and that should take out Brokkir, hopefully. Then we can follow up with Lightning Guards and Dogs in order to take everybody else out. So that is the plan. Let's see if we can't make it work. Move myself over here. So we're just waiting for 10 cost. Click when we get close. And up there, we'll drop our Fool in. Fool's going to path forward. Wait until 9 cost, and then we're going to drop in our Maw. Back up, because the dangerous thing here is if you're slow on the Maw placement, the Fool will start to path forward, and then he's potentially going to get in range of some damage, and we don't want that. So you can drop in a second Fool after our first set of Axe Slaughters goes in. Be mindful of ultimates here. Don't want them to get caught either in Marri's or take shots during the ultimate from Ardea. And since we do have that should proc Lili's passive. There it is. There's the Unyielding pop. That's what we wanted to see. We're going to wait for one. Oh, and actually, no, Brokkir is just down. Okay. That's best case scenario. We will take that. I think Maw's probably just going to walk on in based on the amount of health that he has left, but we're still going to need to get one more unit in here. So we'll deploy Lightning Guards in order to clear everybody else out. And then we can follow up with Dogs if needed. We should be able to slip Dogs by as soon as Marri is down. She's really the main thing that's kind of keeping us from doing that right now. So we'll see. Yep, there goes Marri. And we can drop in Dogs right now, and they will run on in. But I think everybody would be dead anyway, right? Because, yeah, the Lightning Guards would have made it in regardless. But that is a win right there. So I am What am I? 3 and 2. All right, guys, we're going to give this one a go. So the plan here is going to be to drop in axolotls right off break. I know I said not to do that last time when Lili is on the field, but that was largely because the combination of Brokkir and Lili is just, there's just too much unkillable going on right there. Torodor does not have that problem. He'll die and then he'll res himself. But after that, he's kind of defenseless. He doesn't have any defensive abilities aside from his stun, but there's no huge shield like Brokkir has. There's no unyielding like Brokkir has. So we're only dealing with one unyielding pop. I should be able to, even if we don't manage to get Torodor's, one of Torodor's lives out of the way on this one, I should be able to finish him off with a set of axolotls and shadowcasters after that. And then we should be able to follow up with our lightning guards in order to take out Ardea and hopefully Iovar and Theowin as well. And even if we don't get them, as long as Torodor and Ardea are down, we should be able to bait ultimates and get through either with Necros or with dogs, one or the other. So I think we should be good on this, but you know, famous last words, right? So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. So first thing I'm going to do is click on Torodor, and we're going to drop in our axolotls right here. Put on 2 times speed, and we're just going to hope that it goes the way that I mapped it out, right? Ardea is kind of a wild card, right? She does, yeah, but you see Torodor's is taking so much damage here. It just doesn't even feel fair, honestly. We almost took him out. We're real close to taking him out a second time. One more hit. So close. Okay, well, you know what? I'm almost tempted to just wait out the ultimate on Ardea here. I don't want my axolotls to get popped here. Is that the only concern that I have right now? And I think that's the smart play, is to wait that out. Yeah, we're good now. We are good now. So we'll drop in our axolotls there. Shadowcasters in front. Send them in. Don't have to worry about the Ardea ultimate. Hopefully, we can take down Torodor before the Lili ultimate gets back up, and we did. That's what we wanted to see. I doubt we're going to be able to get to Ardea here, but if we could just take a swing at her, that would be amazing. We did get the Lili ult out there, though, so we're going to, now that we're back at 10 cost, we're going to drop in double lightning guards, and hopefully they can take out Ardea, and then we should be kind of home free after that point. We can drop in double necros after that, and we're good. There goes Ardea. That's what I wanted to see. And in fact, I think everybody's just going to die, so we're just going to drop in our dogs, and that is a win right there. I'm starting to run out of teams to attack, so I think I will take this one on again, and then I will be back for the last match. All right, guys, so last match of the day. I thought this was kind of an interesting defense, so I thought I'd toss an attack at it. I have seen this work, or a similar attack of this works. I am copying off of my guildmate Dialectics. He had a nice attack against them, so we're gonna try it the way that he did it, although I'm gonna shift things slightly a little bit. So what my plan is going to be is at 10 cost, we're going to drop in a set of the rare bugs, the lizard fly imagos. I don't know how you say that, but we're going to drop them on the frontmost tile over here on the right-hand side. They're going to path forward. They are going to hopefully make it deep enough that they are going to trigger Hatssut's ultimate. That is the main goal there, and Praetus' ultimate. They're going to die, and then we're going to follow up at 10 cost with 2 of the lightning guards on the tile directly in front of the spawn point. They're going to path forward, and hopefully, since the ultimates for Hatssut and Praetus will be out of the way, they will get through and take out either Hatssut or Praetus. One or the other. Both would be great, but at least Praetus would be really nice. And then we are going to follow up after that with a couple of sets of the Necros. They're going to path forward. Hopefully, they are going to be able to overwhelm everybody, and then we should be able to follow up with dogs, and if needed, a set of the Beholders as well. That is the plan. Let's see if we can't make it work. All right, so waiting for 10 costs initially. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Drop these guys on the front tile over here. They're going to go forward, and now we're just waiting for 10 costs, and then we'll drop in double lightning guards. That's the hope. The Valderon teams are always just a little bit scary to me. I know that he's very beatable, but he just puts out so much damage, particularly when he's A3. He's one of the few that I would say is a candidate for Soulstones, so definitely something that I would keep in mind. Another thing to note, you can pop his ultimate with airborne units for whatever reason, so there goes the Hatssut ultimate. Praetus ultimate is out. That's what we wanted to see. We will drop in our Necros when we get up to 10 cost here. I like to drop the Necros on the tile right in front of the spawn point. That's going to give them more time to spawn additional minions before they make it up to the tanks. So let's see what we can do here. We almost got Valderon there, but we didn't. Praetus, go down, please. There we go. There, we got the Praetus. That's mainly what I was concerned about. So let's see. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about here is that Hatssut's ultimate is going to... It might be an issue here, but we'll wait and see. We should have plenty of units to send in. Let's send in double dogs at this point to just stack them up. There we go. The ultimate went off before they got much penetration, so that is good to see. And we got a bunch of units going in, and yeah, it's just a parade going into that Soul Crystal. So a good way to end it. All right, well, there you have it, guys. So we are up obviously pretty substantially here. This is going to be our second win in a row. This should, I think, get us into Overlord in the rankings at the end of this week. So I'm hoping, anyway. We are up right now by, what is that, like 64% basically. You know, this is, they haven't used very many attacks, but this is likely going to be a win. I feel pretty confident at this point this is going to be a win. So feeling pretty good about it. The only two losses that I did have today were on that defense, the central keep with the who was it? Let's take a look. Actually, I can just pull it up here and we can take a look. Not this one. I think it's on this guy's. Yeah, it's on this one. This stupid AI defense that I can move myself over so you can see. Yeah, this one just annoyed the hell out of me. I feel like I watched I watched Craigie's attack, and Craigie did it better than me apparently. It must be affiliations or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, my maul went down a lot faster than his did, and wasn't able to kill Brokkir. Thought I could fix it. I think I'm probably only going to show one of those attacks. My general policy is I don't show two attacks against the same defense. Yeah, they were both losses, and it's not fun. Not fun. When you think that something is going to work and it doesn't. The RNG kind of kills me, but I do think that, you know, I know it may be frustrating, but I am happy the RNG is in there. Everything should not be, you shouldn't be able to just copy timings and everything should work flawlessly each time. I think that having an element of RNG in there does keep this a little fresh, and I do like that personally. Although I'm sure that there are plenty of folks who probably disagree with me on that. But in any case, guys, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content. I'll catch you all next time.